Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Ryan. I want to answer a question on brand style guides and identity and design keys. And we get this, from the standpoint of, everyone uses a different term for this. And I kind of want to start at the basics of what these terms mean and kind of go through what you can kind of normally call it in an acceptable way. So let's start off with brand in general. Your brand is not your logo, and I know that for most of you out there, you probably know that, but it is not just, I'm going to redesign my brand or my brand identity, and you're thinking just a logo or a logo type or a mark. It's not that. Now, do those things go into that type of overall brand package and kit? Yes, but it's not part of that. Remember that your brand is what people think of you inside your organization or in your internal audience and your external. So the internal would be your staff, your customers, people that you work with day in and day out, your partners. That's your internal audience. Your external is people that don't know of you, yet they could come across your brand and be branded based on what they see or what people say or review. So it includes the external stuff that you can control, but it's a little bit harder and you have to have a strategy behind it. So when it comes down to brand design style guides, think of it as this. It is not just the logo, but it's your message, it's your tone, it's the visuals that, in a sense, represent you and that they help tell your story. So in a sense, it's crafting a story with visuals and things that are non-visual. So for example, if you go to the mall and you go into a clothing store, let's say like a Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch, immediately you're inundated with something that is not visual. It's smell, it's temperature, it's other things that are they're not visual elements, but it's helping build their brand. And just start thinking that I don't care if you're creative or a designer or not, just being a human, we all have a sense of critical thinking in us. So next time you're at the mall or at a restaurant, and you'll start to smell, this place has a specific smell or has a lighting that's specific. So think about it from that standpoint. Even movies and filmmakers, some of them have specific styles in which they shoot their shots. It's part of their brand. So just think of all the filmmakers, if you're a video guy and you love video and movies, think about, why do you like these certain directors? Why do you like this certain type of movie? It's because of the way it's shot, or it's because of the coloring that they do, or what have you, or the cut sequences and the timing. So brand is it's a massive topic. However, when it comes down to in the design, brand, and marketing space, think of it as this. It helps communicate your mission, vision, core values to people who don't know who you are. So when we say, hey, can you send over your brand guide? Typically what that would mean would be, yes, does it include logo? Yes. Does it include message, tone, voice, how you treat things? Right now you'll see on the screen over here, we don't capitalize specific starts of sentences. So I think the question is why? It starts with a W. It's lowercase, and everyone Twitch. I think Christian, when he first started writing copy for us, he's like, but now it's like, it's part of our brand. We just don't capitalize things. Is it bad? Yeah. Would English people hate us? Yes. But you know what? It's okay. The whole point is it's part of our brand. It's part of just, hey, this is what we do. So when you think of it from a standpoint of the brand guide, it includes a lot of things that help kind of exude what you guys are about. And that's the whole goal of it. And I've heard the term design key, I've heard brand guide, identity package, and it's not like they're wrong terms. You want to make sure, hey, does it include X, Y, and Z? Because we need that if you're running an advertisement or what have you. But you need to think about, hey, what does it include, and can we get this specific thing if it does not? Maybe it's a specific lockup of a horizontal versus vertical, or maybe it's this is how we treat lower thirds if you're doing video production. But the whole idea is the design key, brand style guide, or brand identity kit, they're all really the same thing. You just got to remember that they can be used in different terms based on the jargon of the industry you're in or the agencies you're working with. Hope that helps. See you soon.